People in Bangui have been on edge for days now. That's after the armed movement, calling itself Patriots Coalition for Change, threatened to march to the city and disrupt the vote. The group's leaders didn't want an election, but a transitional government and the full implementation of a peace deal signed between 14 armed groups and the government in 2019. Despite the uncertainty, polling stations opened on time and voting in the capital was fairly smooth.
I am here to vote for peace. I have heard about problems in other parts of the country, but I had to do my bit.
President Faustin-Archange Touadera has been urging people to help security forces stop the rebels. The national army, backed by UN peacekeepers, Rwandan forces, Russian military instructors and private security contractors are all on the ground. France also has a military presence in the Central African Republic.
Every 5 years, Central Africans freely choose their leader. The institutions responsible for this mission are the ANE and the Constitutional Court, and the date set is the 27th. This is why all Central Africans come to vote, and I myself came to fulfill my civic duty.
There are 17 presidential candidates on the ballot paper, but ANICET-GEORGES DOLOGUELE is said to be President Touadera's main challenger. He says he's worried that people in some villages and towns in the provinces were unable to vote because of the security situation.
Unfortunately, I have the impression that more than half of the country did not vote, which is what we feared when we asked for the conditions to be set for every citizen to be able to exercise their right to vote. I have the impression that many have been deprived of the right to vote, and that is a pity.
More troops have been deployed to troubled areas and the capital, Bangui.
We've been speaking to people in different neighborhoods in the city, just trying to get a sense of the voting pattern. Many have told us that they have voted and they're voting for peace. Others say they are worried about the security situation in parts of the country.
Bassam Ben Adam says he has voted in 2 elections, but is not interested this time.
I was born in this country, but I feel I have been marginalized as a Muslim. What's the point of voting again?
Some political analysts are concerned that an extremely low voter turnout could affect the credibility of the polls. Government officials we talked to say they are confident that won't be the case. Final results are expected in the coming days. Catherine Soy, Al Jazeera, Bangui.